New York, and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
You're negligent. I'm not even saying you're negligent on the child support. Like, you're just not, you're being, not supportive. Maybe you just ain't got no gig.
Right.
Maybe you ain't got the bread.
Right.
And if that's the case and your baby mom still reported it to the government.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Exactly, because now nobody don't get nothing.
I mean, no matter what, though, it still ends up being congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately,
it's not what I want it to be. It's just what it is. Now, maybe there's a scenario, and I don't know if they've detailed this, where the money goes straight to the moms or dad or whoever's the primary care parent, the guardian.
Right. Hopefully, but it's hard. It's a horrible situation. Either way.
Man, listen.
You lost work. You're behind on child support payments. Finally got a job, but you're still behind. Now you got a little check coming in because you lost your job again, and they tell you, nope, you're about $1,200 behind on payments.
Shawnee speaking from the heart right now.
Nah,
Preach, Shawnee.
I'm saying,
speaking from the heart.
Not from my heart. I mean, from the heart, yes.
From the past.
But not from my history.
Spirit past. Blast from the past.
Crazy. It's crazy.
This is Shawnee. This is your life.
This is
Laura,
culture.
what you got on your list today?
So I never heard of this dude before. It's a boxer named Billy Joe Saunders. So he was supposed to fight Canelo Alvarez in May.
Oh, guess what? Hit the button.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
One.
you played yourself.
But two, he has officially been hit with a suspension after he thought it was a good idea to post a video on social media where he's basically teaching people how to beat women.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Instructional style.
Oh, yes, step by step. And he said, I just wanted to make a little video for all you dads, husbands, and if you got girlfriends, etc., how to handle them.
That's good.
I saw the video and I was like, what?
It's like that old
Fam,
pimp book.
it is crazy.
Insane,
So
man.
he really thought it was funny until they gave him that suspension.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's suspended. He's apologizing, of course. But right now, he has an indefinite suspension.
Yo, man, stupidity it's been out there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's been prevalent and a part of society since the beginning of time. And it feels like right now stupidity is at an all-time high because, of course, we have a dumbass president. Like, levels of dumb that I don't know if a political position has ever had somebody this stupid. Maybe. What was your man's name in Canada, Toronto? Rob Ford?
I wasn't going to say it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know if Rob Ford was that stupid.
He was a crackhead, bro.
But he was at least wacky. He was wacky, though.
Yo, Donald Trump has good stand-up, man.
Not like, but Rob Ford was Chris Farley. He was walking into things, falling over. He was doing really good comedy.
Yes.
Yo, Trump yesterday said that Seoul, Korea, had 38 million people in it.
How many people are actually there?
Not 38 million.
No.
And what he may have got it from...
Siri, how many people are in Seoul, Korea? Sorry, go ahead.
What he may have got it from is Seoul's Wikipedia, where the Wikipedia says the elevation is 38 m, as in 38 meters, not 38 million.
There's 9.7 million people.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm dead ass. If you go to Seoul Wikipedia, it says elevation 38 m. He made somebody on his team or he ran Google and thought that he was getting the right number.
The people are very elevated.
Just kind of skimmed through it. Oh, 38 L.
38 million. All right, cool. Listen, fam, also yesterday, the White House press conference.
Oh, yeah, take us through it.
Even CNN couldn't take it anymore. As the president was up there talking, he then was like, this executive's here and this executive's here. I want them to come up here and say some words. He was inviting executives up, and they were just up there doing a whole infomercial for their company at the White House press conference. The CNN turned away, was like, yeah, we'll get back to that. Wolf Blitzer jumped in so fast, cut away. Yo, man.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I understand giving shout-outs to companies that are going to make PPE for the people on the front lines. I get that. There's a lot of companies stepping up.
Companies that had nothing to do with it.
I mean, they're not rando. They're very big companies. Like I never been to My Pillow.
No, they're a big one though. They're spending out here. They're doing big infomercials and stuff. Yep.
But he was up there, and then he started getting. He prepared a speech where he started talking about how the Bible, we need to all, America has gotten away from reading the Bible and staying at home and reading the Bible. And the Bible,
do we ever play the fake Trump audio about Easter?
No.
Remember, we have it. It's in the system. The Trump impression the guy gave where he's talking about Jesus and how Jesus is going to lift people up on Easter, but not as many as Trump. Because that's what I start thinking about when I start thinking about Donald Trump trying to talk about religion. It's absolutely ridiculous to hear him talking about that.
250 years ago, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, whose full name, he was Jewish, so his full name might have been like Christowitz, but God rose him from the dead on a holiday we now call Easter. Not a lot of people know that. It's when Jesus and the 2 Corinthians met the Easter bunny and came back from the dead. Very important for the Christians like me. I have decided, I'm announcing today, we are going to bring back the economy on Easter Sunday. Because God, who, to be honest, is, he's a good God. His record is not so great though. He brought one guy back on Easter Sunday, and it was his son, so it was kind of biased. We're going to put it on pay-per-view. God versus Trump. Who brings back more people on Easter Sunday? I'm going to fire Fauci probably on Good Friday, and they call it Great Friday for Trump. Let's get perfect health. Let's get back to work. Jesus Christ. Not as good as Trump.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Oh, that guy's really.
That guy's good, man. And by the way, Dr. Fauci gave Donald Trump a congratulations, you played yourself, because that whole Easter Sunday skit that Trump was pushing, Fauci and them got to him and were like, my man, if you don't change that date back, farther back, so they pushed it back to the end of April. So, yeah, for that.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Rosenberg, what's on your list?
I'm going to give it to the internet again. That Pharrell story resonated with me the second I saw it, because the day before, I had just congratulated myself because I went on Twitter and I did what I have a tendency to do. And for that, I deserve a congratulations. And that is, I see everyone having fun doing one thing, and I pick it all apart, and I go, why are you having fun doing this? This is stupid.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I gave myself a congratulations, and I said I put up a follow-up tweet after I said I really didn't care. I made fun of the Neo battle, Neo Jonte Austin. And to be honest, even me making fun of that was more based probably on the mess that was the night before with Sean Garrett.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
well, not only that, but when you think battle, you don't think love R&B songs and Mariah Carey tunes. That's really where it started.
That is all I'm trying to say. It's just a joke,
you
guys.
Think so sick of love songs. So sick.
Yo, Shawty, if you could see people
to the left,
picture people throwing
to
down to hear "We Belong Together," oh, you didn't come with that. It's like, you guys, all I'm trying to point out as a backpacker is what the essence of the battle was. That's all. It's just a joke. It's not that deep.
Are you saying the original was a tad bit more aggressive?
Just a touch. Listen, it was already hard for me to accept when the battle culture became that people pre-wrote their rhymes 8 years in advance and had detailed every single bit about someone's life before they battled. Right. So I get it. Battles are evolving. Before we know it, it'll be like a Care Bears versus a Winnie the Pooh battle. It is what it is.
That Yanni Kenny G battle is going to be something different.
Yo, Yanni Kenny G on Instagram. I already said, I'll put up the money right now for Paul Simon James Taylor. Right now.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you the congratulations you played yourself. If you're serious about challenging Cypher Sounds on Twitter to the TV show Anthem.
Yeah, I want that smoke. I want that smoke.
Yeah, you come with the TV show Anthem battle.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
No, well, Cypher and I have been talking about doing a live one app, and we just love playing TV themes. But anyway, I put that up, and I was being tongue-in-cheek, but I also apologized because I said, you know what? I'm being negative, and people are enjoying this, so I get why they're telling me to shut up. I don't know if that means I deserve, hundreds of racial epithets and die culture vulture. I don't know if it deserves that, but listen, it is what it is.
You're on the radar now. The target's on you.
Oh, no. What?
You're on
Target.
the radar.
Yeah, every time I talk.
You wanted to mix it up with Chuck D back in the day. That was one. Then it was you and Jay Elect. Oh, you had it. The the whole pro-black Pan-African,
No.
Twitter.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know what someone pulled up the other day? They were like, yo, let's never forget this. And it was a news story that was Kanye West drags Peter Rosenberg for comparing A Tribe Called Quest to Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I forgot. Wait, I'm bad for that? I forgot. Anyways, but my point is I wake up the next day after being like, oh, man, beat up by Twitter again. It is what it is. And I see the headlines. Pharrell's getting dragged for telling people to donate to emergency response people. He's getting dragged for asking people to donate money because he's rich, so he should never ask another soul to donate. Pharrell himself should solve every single problem in this nation. The man is famous for a song. He is most famous for a song called Happy. He literally just tries to bring joy to the world, gives tons. His entire brand, everything's about human race. And yet he makes a suggestion. Yo, Ebro, if this was back in the day, who was your man who did the huge charity things? Jerry
Lewis?
Jerry Lewis. If Twitter had existed, people would have said, shut up, Jerry Lewis. You're rich. Get your bitch ass out of here getting on TV telling me to donate. So to anybody who's a part of any group on Twitter, from the Bernie Bros to the MAGA Maniacs, if they're on Twitter, there is inherently a group that are just terrible. They're just going to drag people for absolutely anything.
That's a fact.
And if you don't know who that person is, it might be you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.